It's baseline. So I'm going to give you two facts, and then I'm going to explain to you what they mean. Number one, I'm really not that good of a guitar player, but I have a memory for lyrics. I remember the lyrics to almost any song I've ever heard. So when I'm playing guitar, hacking away at it, I sing all the lyrics perfectly. And to my astonishment, most people have always, through my whole life, said, "Man, you're an excellent guitar player." Now I know the difference, and I know what's taking place. I just simply sing the lyrics, which I remember. Now, second, when I was in college, when I worked in the kitchen, in the dormitory, cafeteria, washing dishes, because I like to work, I would play Beatles albums in my head, the entire ones. I remembered the entire album. So I would just crank it and crank it up. So I have always had sort of a Paul Schaefer in my head. So when I see something, suddenly like Oklahoma will start playing, or if I see a beautiful woman walking near me, Django Reinhardt will start going like a Woody Allen movie. It just cues up, and it's always right. You know what I mean? I see this, it's Peter Frampton, shadows grow, so whatever. It just happens. So at baseline, since I look insane to people that do not know me, to casual observers, since I appear to be crazy, then almost every statement from the American Homeless Companion is a rebuttal against insanity. It makes sense, right? Now, the reason I gave you those two earlier facts is that after a year and a half at Baseline, I noticed that while I listen to music in the library, I have headphones from the inventory that you've seen in other videos. I don't carry around a Walkman. I don't listen to music because I don't have to, because I crank it up in my head. Now, there's a section in the American Homeless Companion that goes into the discussion of the increased intelligence when you remove time, calendaring, and a lot of the noise from status. Now, I'm going to explain this in a very detailed way, which justifies the reason for antidepressants and anything that would push away the sound in your head. Even while I'm talking to you, there's a voice in my head that's been going all my life that's talking to me in a third person. And, refers to me, that's good, Dan is this, that's it, whatever. And that is what the American Homeless Companion talks about as part of the second self that's revealed and unharnessed in Baseline when you remove yourself from time and calendar, the noise of status. Now, the point being is, technically, I could pass any lie detector test saying I hear voices in my head and I hear this and I can't stop them. Now, why would I want to drown them out? At Baseline, after a year and about 3 months, I can see why someone in status would not be comfortable with that extra sound when they are grasping to the fact that they should be listening to Tom Brokaw and MTV or Fox News or other things around them, or silence, or where's the silence? I even have ringing in my ear from playing guitar with the tone for years, and at night, I can actually hear the slow din of it. So why complain about it? It's there. It doesn't drive me nuts. It's there. So my observation of this is that a lot of things that are absolutely normal and that suggest that we should, in a sense, in a very real sense and in a very literal sense, listen to ourselves more, is not taking place because we feel harnessed to status's sound, the din of media, that it makes sense as people wanting to be together with one another and not be isolated and alone or feel like there's something wrong with them, would want to enjoy, and they feel it because we don't see media that has people going, whoa, sorry, I'm listening to that sound in my head. Hold on for a second. So as we all introduce ourselves to this world, it's important to remember that perhaps we should listen to ourselves more sometimes and appreciate that and enjoy the economy of it. This is Baseline.